Good morning, children. Sai Ram. Hope you all are enjoying your vacation, and also you would have finished reading your lessons and completed your notes and projects. So today I'm just going to start with a new lesson. This will be your chapter number 15, means of transport. Okay, so means of transport. So now we are going to see what are the different means of transport. So we have four modes of transport. Okay, how many modes we have? Four modes of transport. The first one is roadways, railways, waterways, and airways. What are the four modes of transport? Roadways, railways, waterways, and airways. Okay, so we will be studying a little bit of these topics, right? In detail, we will be seeing it now. Okay. India has the largest network of roads. So, India has the largest network of roads. Okay. So, we are talking about the roadways now. The state capitals and important cities are connected by national highways. So when you have traveled to different places, you would have traveled in the national highway. So you would have seen how it will be. So the state capitals and important cities are connected by these national highways. Okay. Next. And other highways connect smaller cities, towns, and villages. So we have other highways. State highways are different from these highways. Okay, these highways connect smaller cities, towns, and villages. Inside the city, towns, or villages, we will be. So the other highways connect smaller cities, towns, and villages. Then we have the Kacha Road and Pakka Road. We have the Kacha Road and Pakka Road. So what is a Kacha Road? Kacha Road is a dirt track made of mud. So you would have seen, no, in some places the road will be of full of mud. No, that is called as Kacha Road. Kacha Road is a dirt track made of mud. Then what is a Pakka Road? Pakka Road is made of tar and gravel. Tar road we say, no, that is called as Pakka Road. Okay, we saw about national highway, then we saw about other highways, then we saw about the Kacha Road and Pakka Road, right? Then we have the Golden Quadrilateral. So what is a Golden Quadrilateral? The Golden Quadrilateral is the largest express highway project launched in India. The Golden Quadrilateral is the largest express highway project launched in India. Okay. So then we have, why do we need roads? So good roads are necessary for fast movement of goods and people. Good roads are necessary for fast movement of goods and people. So for fast movement of uh, goods and people, we need a good road, right? So we saw about the roadways. Now we are going to see about railways. Okay. The first railway line in India was built in 1853. When was it built? It was built in 1853. The first railway line in India was built in 1853 between Mumbai and Thane. It is between Mumbai and Thane. The first railway line in India was built in 1853 between Mumbai and Thane. Okay. So, the first railway line in India was built in 1853 between Mumbai and Thane. Okay. Railway networks in India is the fourth largest in the world. In the world, India is in fourth place in terms of railway network, and we have this is the one of the largest in Asia. In Asia itself, this is one of the largest railway network. So, railway network in India is the fourth largest in the world and one of the largest in Asia. Okay. So, why do we mostly people choose train instead of other transport modes of transport? Because it is trains are cheaper and it is more comfortable and it is faster than the road transport. So when you go on like a bus or something, you will get held up in traffic jam or something, so it will take time and you will be delayed to your work. But when you go in a train, you don't have those problems, so it is very much cheaper also, and it is more comfortable and faster than road transport. That's why people choose train. Okay. In Mumbai and Kolkata, trains are an important means of transport. So, Mumbai, you might have seen the trains in some videos or something. It will be much crowded compared to any other place. So, Mumbai and Kolkata, trains are an important means of transport. Most of the people, they use trains to travel. And in Chennai, Delhi, and Kolkata, the metro rail has become fast and convenient way of local travel. You would have gone in metro rail, right? It will be very fast. So people prefer that nowadays. Okay. In Chennai, Delhi, and Kolkata, the metro rail has become fast and convenient way of local travel. So when you want to go to some local places with between, you can just go in the metro rail, so it will be very fast and convenient also. Okay. So we saw about roadways. So we in that we saw about national highway, other highways, Pakha road and Kacha road. Now, next we saw about railways. In railways, we saw the first railway line was read in 1853. Okay, and it was between Mumbai and Thane. Then we saw about railway network. So it is the fourth in the world, Indian railway network, and in Asia it is one of the largest. And why we prefer trains? Because it is cheaper and comfortable mode of transport when compared to road transport. Okay. In Mumbai and Kolkata, and trains are very much important for travel or transport. But in Delhi, Chennai, and Kolkata, we have metro rail, which is fast and convenient way for local travel. Okay, so now we are going to see about airways. Okay, what are airways? So most of you might have traveled in an aeroplane. Yes, aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. It is very much faster than any other transport. Okay, but it is very much expensive also, right? Also, aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport and it is most expensive. Okay, for example, the journey by air from New Delhi to Chennai. So, from Delhi to Chennai, it takes 2.5 hours when you travel in an aeroplane. So, it takes 2.5 hours only for from Delhi to Chennai in aeroplane. But it takes 36 hours by train. It takes more than 36 hours by train. So from Delhi to Chennai, it takes by 36 hours by train, and it is just 2.5 hours from Delhi to Chennai in an aeroplane, right? Next. Air transport is useful during times of natural calamities. So, for example, you would have heard about the floods which happened in Chennai and other places, some other places also. If any other natural calamities like cyclone and other things, if it is affecting, so we cannot reach those people who are suffering during flood time and all. But with the help of an aeroplane, air transport, we can just go and give them food, and we can also rescue them from the place where they are got caught. Okay, so for that it is very helpful. Natural calamities, during natural calamities, air transport is much more helpful. Okay, then um, Air India in India's air carrier and operator between India and other countries. Air India is India's air carrier and operates between India and other countries. So, India's air carrier is um, Air India, because most of the places they operate the plane between India and other countries. They are operating, so they are the India's air carrier. Okay, so we saw about road transport, railways, and airways. The next thing is the waterways. Okay, India has many rivers. As you all have learned, we have different rivers like Ganga, Kaveri, like that. So many rivers are there. So, boats and streamers are used as means of transport on rivers. So, we use boats and streamers, means with the help of stream we will just go. So, those boats and streamers are used as the means of transport on the rivers. Okay, India has many rivers, and we travel using a boat and streamer. Okay, boats are streamers. With the help of that, we can just travel. And Mumbai is the largest seaport in India. So in India, Mumbai is the largest seaport. Okay, and water transport is cheapest means of transport. Like we saw about airways, it is very expensive, but water transport is cheapest means of transport. Mumbai is the largest seaport in India, and water transport is the cheapest means of transport. With this, we are completing the lesson. So I just I want to give a small recap of whatever we have seen one more time. Okay. So first we saw about means of transport. So what are the different means of transport? We have four modes of transport, that is roadways, railways, waterways and airways. And India has the largest network of roads, and we have the state capitals and important cities connected by national highways, and other highways connect smaller cities, towns and villages. And then we saw about Kacha road and Pakka road. Kacha roads are made with dirt track, that is made with mud, and Pakka road are made with thar. And then we saw about the Golden Quadrilateral. It is the express highway project launched in India. So then we saw about the why do we need roads. So good roads are necessary for fast movement of goods and people. Then we saw about railways. The first railway line was led in 1853, that is between Mumbai and Thane. Then we have India's railway network is the fourth largest in the world and one of the largest in Asia. So we prefer train because it is cheaper and comfortable and also faster than road transport. Then in Mumbai and Kolkata, trains are important means of transport. And in Chennai, Delhi and Kolkata, we have metro rail, which has become fast and convenient way of local travel. Then we saw about airways, and aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport, and it is most expensive too. So from Delhi and to Chennai, it is taking just 2.5 hours in aeroplane, but in train it takes more than 36 hours. Then we saw about air transport are helpful during calamities, especially helicopter. It is more convenient when compared to aeroplanes. Okay. Then Air India is the air carrier which operates from India to other countries. Then we saw about waterways. India has many rivers, boats, streamers, and everything, which are helpful to travel in a river. Then Mumbai is the largest seaport of in India. Then we have water transport is the cheapest means of transport. Okay. So with this, we are just finishing up the lesson. So just go through the presentation. So in the next class, I'll be giving you the notes, and worksheet also will be given. So just complete the worksheets and go through the lesson. So with that, we are completing the lesson, and here I've given one activity now. Make a collage on different means of transport. So you have to collect the picture of different means of transports, and then you have to make a collage. So this will be your activity for this lesson. So go through the lesson, find out what and all different transports are there, and then you can just make a collage of it by collecting the pictures from any newspaper or old magazines, and you can just bring it when you come to school. Okay, children. So with that, we are finishing up this lesson. Thank you, children. Sai Ram.